Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and there it is, Eye of the Beholder 2. We were settling in for an evening by the fire, and then a note was slipped to us. It was from our friend Khelben Blackstaff, archmage of the city of Waterdeep. The message was urgent. What could Khelben want? Indeed, and how are we friends with him? Welcome, please come in. Khelben awaits you in his study. So polite. Up we go. High up the stairs of Blackstaff Tower. Thank you for coming so quickly. I am troubled, my friend. Ancient evil stirs in the Temple Darkmoon. I fear for the safety of our city. I need your help. 3 nights ago, I sent forth a scout. She has not yet returned. I fear for her safety. Take this coin. I will use it to contact you. You must act quickly. I will teleport you near Darkmoon. May luck be with you, my friend. And here we go. We're off. There we go, folks. It's the beginning to a new adventure and a continuation of an old adventure. Thank y'all for joining me for Eye of the Beholder 2, which has been much requested, nay, demanded even. And we are going to be transferring our party from Eye of the Beholder 1. So if you did not get to see that series, of course, there is a full playlist on YouTube. I will put a link for you up in the top right-hand corner so that you can watch the previous game. But without further ado, let's say hello again to Stoutmufin, Gnobody, Grandalf, and Notjademk. They're back. Yeah, well, we gotta continue the story. We don't know what happened to them, right? Well, obviously we do. They killed the Xanathar, and now, now they're hanging out with Khelben Blackstaff, apparently. Yes, the heroes have returned. Tagore and Kiergar, they have other things to do. He's the prince of, the Dwarven Kingdom and stuff. Tagore is like one of their guards. They've got to go home. Also, in addition to our levels, we get to carry over some of our equipment as well. Now, not everything can be ported forward from Eye of the Beholder 1 to Eye of the Beholder 2. We will lose a few things here and there, but some of the stuff that we can't bring with us, for example, keys to dungeons in the previous game, which will have no function in this game. Those would be deleted from our inventories anyway. So we are going to use that space to carry all of the good shit that Tagore and Kiergar were holding on to for us. And instead, our main party will get that stuff because they don't need it anymore. They're not part of the second adventure, so. Well, we can only take 4 people. See, you may only take 4 characters on your adventure. Select OK when you're finished choosing your party. So Tagore and Kiergar can't come along with us. But no, this game actually came out the same year as the first one in 1991, and so there's not a huge amount of difference between the two of them. In fact, if you make new characters, they even have the same selection of portraits. It wasn't until you get to Eye of the Beholder 3 that you started seeing some significant changes. For example, that's the one where you can use spears and polearm type weapons such as halberds from the middle row. So, alright, let's do it. Items which are not useful or unbalance the game will be deleted. Uh-oh. Boom, there we are. They're back, folks. They are back. Now let's see. We need to, first things first, we gotta pick out spells and make sure that we have them memorized. Yes, we are still in the Sword Coast. We are in the same region as the first game, just not in the same area. Alright, let's see. Probably need at least one detect magic. I don't know that he's got a +5 robe that he's bringing forward. I don't know that the armor spell is really going to do much, so maybe these can all just be magic missiles, actually. Okay, let's see. Found out invisibility is only going to turn one person invisible, and we have a group invisibility spell, so these can all be acid arrow. Let's see. Yeah, the Sword Coast is everybody's favorite area. Gotta stick around. Yeah, here we go. Invisibility 10 feet. Hold person. Ooh. Haste is really good. But Lightning Bolt would also be really good because it shoots straight out in front of you. What do y'all think? Haste or Lightning Bolt? Haste. Yeah, Haste was really good last time, so we'll stick with Haste for now. And yeah, we also have this. We've got Fear and Ice Storm.
Yippee!
Now, for right now, these are our only fourth level spells, so we're going to have to make do. At least we do have 4 of them, but we have to remember Ice Storm will hurt us if we are standing too close to the enemy. Ooh, and then Cone of Cold and Hold Monster. We'll take one of each of those, I think. We didn't get to any 6th level spells in the first game. Alright, pray for spells. Notjademk, what's she taking? Let's see. We always need at least 1 Cure Light Wounds. We need Bless, because Bless is very good. Let's take 2 Bless, and let's take the rest Cure Light Wounds, because Protection from Evil is the same situation as Invisibility. We have a group version of it at a higher level. Yeah, just Protect Evil. Yeah, the evil doesn't need any help. Come on. Okay. Hold a person, definitely, because that's a very useful spell. I'm going to take a Slow Poison. And then, honestly, the rest of these can probably all be Hold Person, because it's really good. Okay, we always need 1 Create Food. Ooh, Prayer, remove Paralysis for sure, and then Grandalf did not take a Dispel Magic, so let's have her take one, just in case we need it. 4th level. Oh boy. Okay, we need a Cure Serious, Neutralize Poison for sure. We always gotta have at least one of those. And there's Protection from Evil 10-foot radius. That'll get the whole party. And yeah, she didn't make it to 5th level spells, so we're good there. Okay. Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and we will save this. Yes, I want to replace the saved game. Go. And we are also going to save on this 2nd slot. Because we know you got to have more than 1 save slot. You never know what'll happen. That was actually a problem in the first game, where I accidentally corrupted our save file at one point and had to play through, I think, the first 10 floors of the dungeon over again. Because it was not viable. We were like clipping through walls and floors were disappearing. So this game actually gives us access to 6 different save files, thankfully. And in fact, let's... There we go. That's not what I said. What are you doing? There we go. Nope. Okay, well, that's fine. Just do that. Oh, my keybinds, I think, are slightly messed up, and that is because I learned from the first game, and I have managed to bind the numpad, which is how you steer in this game, to my WASD, Q, and E, so I can actually use my left hand this time. Yes, I know we need to rest. Oop. And immediately, we are confronted with stuff. Well, that's okay, actually, because we don't know where we are, but we're gonna have help figuring it out, because... Dun-dun! The all-seeing eye is back. So once again, a shout out to this mod, which works with Eye of the Beholder 1 and 2. And then there's a separate mod for Eye of the Beholder 3. But I will put a link down in the description where you can get this mod. I know it's not to everybody's taste, but one of the things that I love showing off on the channel is how ancient games like this one, you know, basically ancient history as far as video games go, still have active, thriving fan bases. They have new fans that are falling in love with them all the time. They have people that are programming exploits and mods and cheats and expansion packs and DLC. I mean, a bunch of fans just came together and they created the enhanced edition of Icewind Dale 2, which we are actually going to play on Saturdays coming up soon. Because the source code for that game was lost, and Beamdog Studios, who created the enhanced edition for Icewind Dale 1, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and Planescape Torment, could not make an enhanced edition for Icewind Dale 2 without the source code. So a group of fans got together and did it themselves. So this is kind of like that. This mod is not on the same scale as that, but it shows that people are still interested and playing and adding quality of life to it after all this time. So if you feel like it would be more fun for you to play this game with an auto map, which the game does not supply to you, then by all means, it is free, so download it. Yeah, the games are almost identical. They're based on very much the same architecture. Okay, so we are in the woods. Ooh. Let me see, there we go. Ooh, we're pretty powerful. These wolves don't have much on us, do they? Oh, actually, I better... Oh, I hope that there's limited quantities. I don't remember, because it's been so long since I played the second one. I think that it's like the first one, where depending on what area you're in, there may be limited quantities of some enemies, while others spawn basically infinitely. This is giving me Lands of Lore flashbacks. Okay, let's see. We need to look over our inventories and see what we've got. +3 axe. She's still got a +5 longsword, +1 shield, boots that do nothing. Let's see. Protection from evil 10-foot radius, remove paralysis, slow poison. Their inventories over here on this side are going to be a mishmash because I just crammed everything Kiergar and Tagore were holding into their inventories so that we could carry them forward.
Thank you.
Okay. He's got the protection. Oh, thank you for the gift subs, Trance. Off to a good start. Let's see. Spellbook, of course, he's got to have. That's the Ring of Featherfall, Ring of Wizardry. He's got to have that. Okay. Boots. He's got the +4 dagger and a +5 dagger, and that's a +4 adamantine dart. These wands, I don't remember what they did. At some point I had a note about each of them. That's our only mage scroll. Everything else is cleric scrolls. I think we got a bunch of potions of healing. This is a ring of protection +2. I think everybody but him actually has one. Yeah, just fire off the wands at random. There's a +4 longsword. +3 mace. We have a +3 shield. +3 banded armor. She's got leather boots of a different color. I don't think any of their helmets are like the leather armor is magical. The composite bow. There's not a lot of bows in the first game. Now this is the Scepter of Kingly Might. I don't remember if that even does anything in the first game. So I don't know if that's changed when we port it over to this one. Oh, and we did keep our +1 and +2 rocks. So if we need to use a sling, we've got that, but he's got the bow and he's got all of the arrows, so. He has another wand, lockpicks, which will actually be important in this game. In the first one, I think there are no locks that can be picked that cannot also be opened some other way. It just makes certain puzzles easier or saves you a key. But in this one, it's going to be a little bit more important, and in the third one, having a thief in the party who can pick locks is basically mandatory. No, it is still ranged weapons and spells only, John. In the third Eye of the Beholder is when they changed it to where characters who are in the middle row here could use like spears and halberds to attack at melee range. So yeah, no long reach until the next game. Okay, we got a +3 longsword. We have this +5 halberd. Saving that for the next game, porting it forward. So we have the opportunity here to change a little bit of what we're doing, change our playstyle some. We do have these shields, of course. But we have, let's see, we need, Gnobody needs to be in front. There we go, Grandalf and Notjademk can be here. And he can only use like staves and daggers and stuff. So I think the reason that he has this empty slot is because the wand that we used to kill Xanathar, to like knock him back into the spikes and stuff, was in this hand. So there we go, we'll give him a wand. Right. So we'll have to see what everything else pans out to be. But this is where we get to, as I said, we can kind of like change our playstyle a little bit. There were a lot of calls in the previous game for dual wielding. And I was like, I don't even know if that matters in this game, but I know like in the actual tabletop, only rangers are any good at dual wielding and everyone else takes these massive penalties that makes it inefficient. But we have plenty of weapons, if y'all want to give that a try. So what do you think? Shall we dual wield some of these weapons? Because goodness knows, let's see. Stoutmufin's AC is -2. His is 2, -1, -3. So now that's with the shield, of course. That makes her 0, yeah, because it's +1, so. I wasn't sure if that helmet's magical. I think it's just dwarvish. I still don't know what the Scepter of Kingly Might does, like I said. But goodness knows if he's going to be in front, then, because that's where Tagor was before, and then he was using a bow from the rear. But that could save us an enormous amount of arrows. Where's the other one? Here we go. +4 longsword. There we go. So now can we... This should be two-handed. Oh, it's not. It's not two-handed. Okay, that's buck wild. Can we dual wield a halberd and a sword? Let's find out. See, it looks to me, people kept saying in the comments on YouTube, oh, you should be dual wielding, you should be dual wielding. But it seems to me like, I don't know. Do you automatically attack with both weapons by clicking on one? I don't remember. That has to be it. Either that or because this is grayed out, usually what that means is you can't access that item, like you can't use it for some reason. So, I don't know. We'll stick with this for the moment, and then if somebody wants to look that up, you can, and we'll verify. For now, without any further delays, let's get started. We have plenty of rocks, but you never know when you'll need another one. I don't think these woods are quite the same as like in Lands of Lore. I don't think we need to be combing through them looking for stuff in quite the same fashion. These are like dire wolves, I think. They don't really pose much of a threat to us at our level. Yeah. Hey, if they're gonna step to us, it's their fault, you know, if they're getting rocks thrown at them. Hello? There we go. See, that's what I thought. I was under the impression that that was the case. So let's see. AC 2, AC 0. So if that's the case... Where's the other... There we go. So he can use the +5 longsword and the better shield. That'll make him -2 and her 0, which is good because she's got way more health than him. And then Jade, not Jade, can use her +3 mace. See, that's what I thought. I was under the impression that only rangers could dual wield. It's like a special ability for them. And people kept saying, oh, you should dual wield, you should dual wield. Oh, an old haggard woman suddenly appears from the forest. Her wrinkled mouth cracks a smile as she gazes at the party. Pardon me, can I help you? Once again, we have this beautiful pixel artwork from Westwood Studios knocking it out of the park, as usual. Yeah, we don't want to eat any of her apples. What do you think? Shall we inquire? We can't attack her. Yeah, I guess she does look vaguely Kalashite. That's probably where she says she's from anyway. Oh yeah, we can't seduce in this one. It's a shame. Inquire. We're looking for a friend who is lost in this region. Her name is Amber. She laughs. Lost in these woods? I find that hard to believe. Your Amber has not come this way, or I would have seen her. I do know of a small temple nearby. Perhaps the clerics of Darkmoon can help you. I can take you there if you wish. What kind of clerics are they at Temple Darkmoon? You didn't mention that. Huh. Yeah, we'll find our own way, I think, right? Y'all want to go it alone? We don't trust them? Yeah, I don't trust anyone I randomly meet in the woods. Generally. Alright. Let's find our own way. As you wish. May luck be with you in your travels. Okay. Ooh, another rock. Okay, that is all of that area. I keep thinking that I'm seeing wolves out of the corner of my eye when I'm not sure that there are any. That is true. Laeral Silverhand does often pretend to be an old lady. I mean, she is an old lady. She's just... The 7 sisters of Mystra are all immortal. So she doesn't look like your typical run-of-the-mill old lady. I wonder what she would say if you called her an old lady. Would she think that was funny? Yeah, there's that too. It could have been a fairy. Don't know. That grass looked funny, so I wanted to go back and check there. And that will definitely cost you. Oop. That's going to be a thing again. Let's see. Can I? No. Okay. Thought there was a hotkey for making them attack, and I can't remember what it was. Run-of-the-mill old lady. Sounds like a great band. Ooh. Well, that's probably the temple. I'm not going to pretend like I remember because it has been years since I played this game. Ooh, a rusty dagger. We're adventurers. Let's take it. It's treasure, right? Oh, gosh. Grandalf says the bushes to the south look strange. Perhaps we should investigate. Ah, indeed we should. Boop. Behind the brush you discover a hidden stairway. Do you wish to go down the stairs? Ooh. Not yet. We know that they're there now. And we're going to get a bit more of that type of thing now in this game than we did in the first one, where we will have character call-outs and they'll like notice stuff, and they have a bit more of a voice in this one. So like, you know, Grandalf was the one who spotted that, and he spoke up specifically and was like, yo, dem bushes doe. Dem bushes sus AF. Oh, not Notjademk, because she's the cleric, see? Poor souls, I'm sure they have found peace now in these graves. Ooh. So they're going to have like thoughts and feelings and opinions, and they're a little bit more active in this one than they were in the first one. So we're actually going to get some character from our characters. Let's go ahead and we'll save here. Yeah, we still don't have any spells because we haven't rested. It's like Khelben just sent us here, whoops, without any consideration for the fact that half of our party is spellcasters. Bruh. These wolves, though. Stoutmufin says, I think we're in a small graveyard. I think we are as well, actually. Cross, which god is that? I don't know. I'm gonna guess, somebody correct my lore. What's his name? The god of travel. He used to be one of the patron deities of Myth Draenor, and he got like busted down to a lesser deity because his religion kind of got left behind, and then there was a renaissance somewhere around like 1472. Ooh, nice. We will always take more arrows. Rock. Still Hawaiian shirt, yeah. Alright, well, obviously we gotta go down these stairs. Bad dog. Stop it. Yes, we will go down the stairs. Okay. Where is this? And the answer is we are just below the forest. Ooh, a mage scroll of blur, you say? Hello. And let's see, these are some rations. Here, let's see. Stoutmufin has been carrying most of the party so far. Oh, that food's rotten. Blech. What do we got here? Leather armor. Could be magical. Yeah, well, we don't need to purify food because we've got create food and water. Although we do need to rest in order to cast it, which maybe we should do. Let's see. He knows fireball. Let's put this here, and let's... Go. Scribe scrolls. Blur. That should be added to his second level spells. There we go. Blur is not bad. Might actually, since we have to rest anyway, we'll give that one a try, because that one was not in the first game. There we go. Now we can pick his fireball scroll up, and let's actually rest. There we go. Look at all those spells we're memorizing. Excellent. Now, we will need to, at some point, cast Detect Magic and see if some of the things that we've got are magical or not and worth keeping. But, at least in this game, there actually is an Identify spell. If I remember correctly. In the first one, the only way you could do it was like that weird Orb of Power situation. But in this one, I think that you actually get an Identify spell. I'm pretty sure. So, okay. Nowhere else to go but here. Do you wish to enter Darkmoon? I don't know, do we? Why did we come here? Here we go. Now entering Temple Darkmoon. Oh, look at this nice couple. There are two clerics standing here. As you approach, they bow slightly. The woman speaks with delight. Welcome to Darkmoon. I am Nadia, and this is my brother Joriel. How may we be of service? No, that's standard people height. Grandalf is also that tall. We just can't see him because he's in the party. See? That's normal people sized. Well, probably we should inquire of them what's going on, right? I would guess. We've come from Waterdeep. We're looking for a friend who may be lost in these woods. Her name's Amber. Have you seen her? Joriel looks quizzically to Nadia. No, we have not seen her or anyone else lately. These woods are quite calm, and it is very peaceful here. You look worn and tired. Please, rest and enjoy Darkmoon. They smile warmly and bow. There they are. A holy water basin. Oh, a woman, garbed in full armor, stands before you. She looks extremely troubled. What's bothering you? Why are you so distressed? Says Grandalf. Can we help you? I'm looking for my sister Calandra. She disappeared in the nearby forest last night. With Nadia's help, I've been searching for her, but I fear for the worst. Have you seen her? No, we have not. Were any traces left behind? Do you have any clues? Last night we made camp in the forest. When I woke this morning, she was gone. There were signs of a struggle near her bed, but no tracks were left to follow. Please, if you see my sister, guide her here. Nadia will take care of her until I return. I must continue my search. The woman turns and leaves the temple. I'm a fan of the big stained glass D for Darkmoon, with sort of the eclipse, like, in the background. A red banner with gold trim. Indeed it is. How observant. A fine stone carving of the Four Winds. Yeah, see, that makes it seem like... Oh, what is his name? He's the god of travel, but he's also the god of wind. Now he's come up twice, and I cannot... I cannot remember. I feel like it starts with an O. No. Oh man, I can't remember. Well, anyway. Let's push buttons and open doors. Oh! Ahem. As you step into the doorway, Nadia clears her throat rather loudly, and Joril calls from behind. You are not permitted to go in there. The way leads to our private chambers. Only members of the cloth are allowed. Please step back, my friends. Shonda Cool, that's it. Yes, that's the one. That's who I was thinking of. Thank you so much, old man. Shonda Cool. Stoutmufin specifically. Pardon, we did not know this area was restricted. Interesting. Something strange is going on here. What do we think? Shall we need to force our way through? Yeah, probably, right? It's like big whoops.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
Oh, me too. We can check the forest again. I don't remember if there's anything out there, though. Because this is the whole map. That's a relevant sound effect. I can't remember if there's something that we can do with these graves either. I feel like there is. Oh, that's what it is. We can dig up the graves. I was thinking it was something like that, but I couldn't remember if we needed like a shovel in our inventory. Probably we shouldn't do that. I'm thinking because, you know, our characters are mostly good or neutral. I don't know. I feel like Notjademk would probably come up with a justification and be like, no, let's do it. It's like, wait, aren't you a priestess? Yeah, I'm giving you permission. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. So if you have a paladin in the party, they just won't let you. That kind of makes sense, actually. Yeah, he's like into it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Uh-oh. So anyway. The wall to the west seems solid, but I feel a small draft, he says. Right here. Now, Grandalf's wand is apparently a wand of fireballs. Does it say that now? No, actually it didn't identify it. Interesting. Ooh. A teleporter. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Yes. Yeah, that's it. She's like a mercenary cleric. She's just got a keyring with every holy symbol on it, and she just flips to like whichever one is most useful at the time. I believe is the lore. All right, what do y'all think? Upstairs, downstairs, or through the teleporter? Which way would you like to go first? I'm gonna go over here. Stand in this spot to complete our map. Ooh, downstairs. No, never trust a teleport if you don't know where it goes. I mean, like, come on, right? That's asking for trouble. Oh, downstairs, upstairs? Well, perhaps we should go through the teleporter since y'all seem divided. Oh, not the teleporter. Okay. Alright, let's go downstairs first, and then we'll go upstairs. You can see the basement of the forest is on the same map. Ooh, Notjademk says these catacombs look ancient and evil. And I would know. You have to go... No, I mean, that's fair. Yep. Gotta go up a level before you can go down a level. Ooh, Grandalf. Strange. This place was built by Drow, but they left this region long ago. Yes, as an elf, he would know, wouldn't he? Okay, well, we need a key to go through here, unless... Okay, maybe not. Oop, I hear footsteps. You hear them? We know that means something's around here. Ooh. Is that enough? No. I don't trust that in the slightest. Oh! The right guard snarls and says, "We're not like thieves, does we?" The left guard responds, "You scuttlehead, let's finish him off and go back to sleep." Oh, they're throwing knives at us. How dare you, honestly. Are you anything? Are you, like... You're nothing. Okay. That's fine. Ooh. A key. A gray key. You know what? Let's see. This might be a good time to check this. Let's see. Ah, that leather armor is magical. Rusty dagger is not. Literally everything we have is magic, except the Scepter of Kingly Might. It's not magical. Buck wild. Anyway, that gives us a slot. Ooh, a lever. Wonder where that goes. There's our rusty dagger. Let's see if this connects around this way. Yeah, it's like she was a cleric of Shondakul when, you know, when that happened, when she picked it up, so it's Hawaiian patterned. He loves a good souvenir shop. Okay. It's good to be back in the saddle. I hope y'all are as excited as I am. Grandalf says, "What's that noise? Sounds like someone humming to the south." Ooh, Stoutmufin says, "It is humming, and it's coming from that door." A voice from within the cell whispers, "Please, help me. Watch out. Guards everywhere." You don't say. Ooh, there's another key. Okay, well, if there are guards everywhere, let's deal with them first. Oh no, a guard has spotted the party. Do you love those jump scare sounds, by the way, that come out of nowhere? He looks angry. Oh, he angy. He angy. "Hey, how did you get in here? Stop right there." No. No, I shan't. Shan't. What's that? Dagger? Is it magical? No. Get out of my face. Ooh, lockpicks. Are they magical? No, get out of my face. Ooh, the barrel sounds hollow. Most of these barrels sound hollow. Aren't all barrels hollow? Like, isn't that part of the definition of barrel? If something is solid, can it be a barrel? I don't know. Anything in here? Oh, there actually is some rations here, I think. Yes. None in that one. Ooh, magic dust. And more rations. Okay. You go ahead and... there we go. Now the magic dust. Who's gonna get that? We have so much stuff. Oh, that's the Ring of Protection. I was like, what is that little, like, weird thing? Oh, man. We've got so much stuff. I tried to keep only the best scrolls, and there were some, like we had scrolls of Bless and things like that that we didn't really need, and I threw them away. We have a bunch of Raise Dead. We have Neutralize Poison, Hold Person. Let's see, Protection from Evil, 10-foot radius, Remove Paralysis, Create Food. Those are our, like, emergency scrolls. Slow Poison. Okay, we have a couple of Slow Poison, and I don't know that we really need those because we've also got Neutralize Poison, and she can cast it. I don't remember what the dust does, though. Feel free to spoil me on the identity of magic items specifically. I won't say on anything. Let's see, do these stack? Ooh, they don't. But yeah, I don't remember what these are. And that can be a pain. So, feel free, if you know what a magic item does, let me know if it's a good idea, whether we should fool with it or not. That also goes for, like, I've played this game before, so you can't really spoil me, so I don't want anyone spoiling, like, other viewers in chat, if possible. But it is certainly fine to identify magic items, and if there is something that I am about to walk past and leave behind, particularly if there is only one chance to get it, feel free to stop me, because I do want to get everything that I can, and a lot of times that matters in these games, because look at all the secret stuff we picked up. You know, like look at this. The Halberd of the Chieftain, right? Our +5 Halberd. That's a very easily missable item, so. Oh.
Oh, great heroes, thank you for the timely rescue. I am Inzal the Quick. I was seeking refuge in this temple from the wolves of the forest. No sooner had I borrowed some food than the clerics captured me and placed me in this cell. Please free me, and I'll make a valuable addition to your party.
You free him of his chains. May he join your party. Consumable that's necessary if you don't have spellcasters. Okay, so it does something that Grandalf and or Notjademk can do. And we don't need to carry it around because we have both of them, is the way that I'm interpreting that. Because I vaguely remember, but because there's so many different kinds of magic dust in Dungeons and Dragons, like Dust of Disappearance and Dust of Dryness, that I wasn't sure what it was. Oh, free him but don't let him join? Yeah, well, I mean, he already got caught once, right? He is probably, I think he's like a halfling rogue. But I don't think that he has anything good. So, like, you could let him join and take his stuff if he's got good stuff. But yeah, no, we definitely, that's the thing. Yeah, we don't want him in our party for reasons, as Duwa says. Inzal bends down and rubs his ankles.
It's so nice to be free again. Thank you for releasing me.
He winks and runs down the hall, vanishing into the darkness. Yeah, get gone, you festering plot hole. let's see. Let's go back over this way. Because we did pick up another key. So yeah, if we don't need the magic dust, then we'll leave it. Oh no. Oh no, these guys. Rock.
Lever closes the pit, but this is only part of the trap.
Yeah, all of Rustkettle he ain't. Fair.
This is only part of the trap.
What is the rest of it? It's a good thing we have this thief so that he knows. Oop. Oh. My bad. Wait a second. The pit has opened behind us. Oh no. Just a second. There we go. When they appeared, I stepped back reflexively right into the pit, even though he gives you that warning. Yeah, we certainly do. And I have done my best. I have endeavored to remember the things that I needed to learn or relearn in Eye of the Beholder 1. Oh, they're actually getting hit. Oh no. Should probably take this a little seriously. Gray key, gray key. They look gold to me. Longsword. Don't know. Okay, it's not magical. Let's see. Let's do some of this healing. That's not going to heal very much, but certainly better than nothing. And we can always rest. There we go. May have to at that rate, actually. There's a lot going on here. Right, so we have to loop back around. I think, unless... Ah, there we go. Okay. That's what I was thinking. The other lever closes the pit again. Oh, nobody. Can't miss like that, bro. She's actually not using her shield because this is two-handed. I see that. So... might actually switch back to the +4 longsword. And he's using the +5 longsword because his bonus to hit is not as good as hers. So that way he's making up for the attack and damage that she doesn't need. Same way as he's got the +3 shield, gives him -2, makes his AC the same as hers. Oh, I didn't know that, actually. I mean, I think, like, the Game Boy Advance version, I have played, and it's where, like, all three of them are sort of on one cartridge, and you can pick between them. But I did not actually know that it was a, like a remake. And yes, indeed, old man, who are we fighting? Who could it be? Do 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 do. Yeah, da 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 da. Well, this seems like a great place to rest. Because ironically, putting our back to an open staircase means that nothing can attack us from that direction. Yes, they're very polite. The monsters in most Westwood games are really polite that way. Now, let's do that. Haste lasts a fairly decent amount of time, but I would rather save it for something serious. Bless doesn't last as long, but we did take 2 of them. Let's see, what's everybody's food? We're okay at the moment, so. Yeah, well, they have stuff like that depending on like which D&D setting you're talking about and where you are in it. Ooh. Place to use our key. Oops, Stoutmufin says, I think we've awoken some more guards. Ah, but because we woke them up, they are unarmored. Check that out. They just grabbed what they could get and came at us. Makes them easier to hit even if their hit points are the same. I mean, that's also possible. I'm not going to judge. The bed is hard and uncomfortable. Yeah, well, they probably weren't sleeping on them then. So that saves us a key. Yeah, okay, let's see here. So they dropped that one. That can probably be used there. We know the rules. We do not open new doors, generally speaking, until we have explored all the places that are already open to us. Okay, that goes to stairs. Alright, now we will explore the doors. I wish I'd gone to that one in the north, but we'll get back there. It's alright, yeah, come on. Come join the party. There we go. Grandalf's got something for you. Hey-o. And another one, since there's 4 of you again. Come on. There we go. Goodness gracious, nobody. I wonder... Actually, since I'm thinking of it... That leather armor was magical. That might be a needed upgrade for him. There we go. Okay, let's... save here. In case it's cursed, because you never know. Alright, so his AC is -2. That makes it still -2. Okay, so there was no change. But we know it is magical. I think these are the guards' barracks, says Stoutmufin. I think you're right. Uh-oh. And there are even guards here. Oh no. Uh-oh. Hopefully that's the last one. Yeah, I think so. The wash basin is empty. Oh, this bed looks like someone was recently sleeping in it. He must have been sleeping in his armor. Let's see. Ah, a parchment and the north wind. Let's see. How do we do this? I think I have to... yeah. There we go. Boris, commander of the guards. This is one of the 4 horns. They must not fall into the wrong hands. I repeat, they must not. Together, they can be used to break the seal. Can they? Oh boy. I'm trying to use some of our consumables without going overboard, so that way we will have like more slots and things. And not hoard them, but you will forgive me as I cart things around from time to time in this fashion. Northwind Dale. Oh my gosh. Imagine. Northwind Dale. There we go. Instead of wasting charges on our fireball wand, we'll just back up and do that. He's got a bunch of those, and they recharge. Is this wash basin also empty? Ah, it's not. Look!
An old dagger was left in the basin.
You don't say. Well, let's see. Oh, it's a magic dagger. The horn is also magical. There's so many scrolls of Raised Dead. I don't want to throw away any of those. Here we go. Let's do this. There, she can carry the horn. And we will just take this key with us. There, now that that trap is shut off, we can actually go back through this way. Gank this guy. Get out of here. I hear more footsteps. Right. Now, I agree with that. I am not a huge fan of the limited inventory space mechanic. I get it. I get that it's designed, especially in early games, to cause you to make tactical decisions. But as far as a quality of life thing goes, I'm not a huge fan. I think, personally, that this is a D&D game. They should long ago, based on our level, have given us a bag of holding or a Hayward's handy haversack. Hey, nobody leveled up.
Looks like a food storage area.
Indeed it do. What's in here? Food. Surprising no one. Yeah, it does. It depends on the specifics. Like, you know, if it's part of gameplay, I can deal with it. The only other thing that maybe I hate as much as limited inventory space or more is weapon and armor durability. Like, at least here, your weapons don't break or anything. Unless, I mean, like if you get attacked by a rust monster, but that's a different issue. And yeah, that too. Like if you get pack upgrades, for example, or if we had a central inventory we could put things in or pull things out of. Okay, those are iron rations. These are iron rations. We don't actually need any of these. Oh, there's a shelf. There's 3 of them. I feel like this room might be one of those puzzle rooms where if you put specific things on all of the shelves, you get some kind of a bonus, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, battery life and flashlights are light sources at all. Unless it is part of a core gameplay mechanic. Yeah, that, and finding fuses in horror games. I am so sick of looking for fuses. Horror game devs, please take note. Stop making me look for fuses. No one thinks it's fun anymore. It's 2023. So yeah, stop me or let me know if that's the case. This item is used automatically when worn. What item? What did I pick up that said that? Right, yeah, I'm constantly searching for fuses. No, I did need a AA battery the other day and couldn't find one, though. But yeah, so if there is anything in this room, which I feel like there is, I feel like there's some kind of puzzle or secret. If there is, please feel free to let me know. Okay, well, let's see. So we have... I think this might just be an extra key for this level because we surprised one set of guards and they opened the door from the inside. That could be it. I'm hesitant to leave it behind, though, just in case. That's another thing. I wish that you had, like, a key ring that you could put all your keys on. Because it makes sense that things like scrolls, wands, and potions take up an inventory slot, but all of these keys, that should not take up the same amount of space as, like, a suit of plate mail in your backpack. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to leave something, aren't I, if I want to take that key? Well, not necessarily. Because I don't know exactly where I'm going yet, so I can leave it at a central location and come back and get it if I need it. Alright, so we came down in from the central area, so we have 3 different staircases that we can go down, or we can go back and go up. Would y'all like to do that? Yeah. Actually, let's do that. Because y'all wanted to go up, and we haven't done it yet. So now that we have been down on a floor, we can go up a floor. See what's up there. Because in theory, you can only go so far up, but you can go down forever. A baguette of holding? That sounds very different. But yeah, no, I blame Stoutmufin and Grandalf and the rest for not asking for a bag of holding. When you have access to Khelben Blackstaff, also he shuffled us off like really quickly. He should have suggested on his own that we ought to take a bag of holding, quite frankly. Oh, but you are startled by an angry priest. He sternly explains, "My children, these are our private chambers. You must leave." Must we? Must we, though? I am asking. Well, so eventually, we're gonna have to do this anyway. So there's no reason to wait, I guess. Because you can already tell, I mean, if this didn't give it away, like the spiked pauldrons, these guys are not, like, lawful good. Exactly, so you get it. You get it, Incubus. We have a... Oh. Spell expired. Oh no. But the fact that it's working against these priests tells you something. It did make a big difference. No one's able to pry this door open. Okay, so we need a key. Unless we don't. Oh, okay. But, let's see. No. Alright. Well, that's what we can do here for now. Gotta go back downstairs and get some more keys. But yeah, that definitely was a, there's a big difference. When we had protection from evil on, I immediately saw, like, nobody stop taking quite as many hits. Alright, let's try the teleporter. Uh-oh. Where are we? More teleporters. Teleporters in every room, I swear. The plaque reads, "Death be undone by me, but I shall only grant 3. Yep, so if I remember correctly, this is an altar of resurrection. I think. Like if you click here, it will bring any dead characters back to life, but it only does that 3 times. Ooh. Hello? Backstab, more clerics. Bro. Come on now. Stop that. Quit it. Stop it. I'm asking politely. Alright, well. Time to go back down. Alright, so which of these 3 staircases would y'all like to go down first? We have the northeast, the east, and the west. That's just the lock. Eventually we're going to want to go down all of them, so I'll let y'all pick. What do you think? The up east, the down right, or the south left? Specific pixel always teases me when I do that. I don't think there was anything else here. There's the magic dust. Dagger and the lockpicks, yeah. And that's it, so. Northeast. My love is in chat. There we are. Hello. Alright, northeast it shall be. Now, is this like Lands of Lore? Can I keep the key in my hand before? Yes, between level transitions. I can. Good. Well. We do not care for the giant spider webs. Oh, Stoutmufin says, I think this is a secret passage long ago forgotten. We'd better be careful. The dungeon is very crawly. And getting increasingly crawly. Look at this. Ooh. Ooh. Set of bones taken. Oh, the ancient bones crumble to dust. Oh no. We didn't have room in our inventory. Cleric Scroll of Neutralized Poison. Parchment. Mage Scroll of Magic Missile. Let's see. We have a Scroll of Slow Poison. Yes. Let's leave that behind and take the Neutralized Poison instead. Alright, Stoutmufin will read this. Ooh. Yes, this is showing us, see there, look at that, it's showing us part of the map. So we've actually found that secret door down there to those stairs, we just haven't gone. And then up there in the top right is the section we're in. Pretty cool. A copper key. Well, we know where some copper locks might be. For spells and muffins, yes, that is the party battle cry. As long as these cobwebs are unoccupied, I'm okay with it. But the minute we run into a giant spider, there will be trouble. Oh. For the spider, that is. Oops. Stop it. What did I just say? See, because look at this. They put the webs back behind you when there are spiders in the dungeon. The webs will regrow. Alright, I think that that's actually all that's in that section. Maybe. I think. Okay, now let me go back down and get our other key. Yeah, if we can locate some blueberries, then by all means, I'm sure that Stoutmufin can make it happen. Imagine, though, just for a second. Imagine, imagine using something like Dust of Dryness or Dust of Disappearance to bake with. Hilarious, frankly. Fun pranks to play on your friends. Use Dust of Dryness to bake a cake. You'd have to have some kind of stabilizing agent, almost assuredly, because otherwise all the Dust of Dryness would do would be ruin your wet ingredients. There, now we've got both keys. Alright, where to next? And again, you know, once more, feel free. If I'm about to miss something, don't let me, you know, shout it out. And you can always just give me kind of a non-spoilery hint like, oh, maybe you should check that corner. Let's see, the copper key. I feel like that goes to one of the locks upstairs because they had copper locks on them, but I don't know. It might go to something up here. Here, this was on the map. Let's try this one. Oh no, on the page with this symbol, find line 4, word 6. We're past that, I think. Eye of the Beholder 2. Oh yeah, this is where you fall down if you drop down the pit. We might be able to use that other gray key to open that just in case we need it. Yeah, any word will do, really, so just whatever's funniest at the time. Whatever comes to mind. Oh. I thought I heard you. Oh! Really? He stepped forward right as I cast. Oh, come on. Right as I cast. Lord. Okay, well. See, this is why Cone of Cold is the superior spell. Come on, there we go. Now it'll hit you while you're way the fuck over there. But you have to on games like this. I am not ashamed and won't apologize. If you want the best ending, sometimes you just gotta save a lot. Okay, let's see. First that. Ooh, a sling. Cleric Scroll of Raised Dead. Lord, as much as I hate to say it, we don't really need any more of those. Ooh. A sling. See, the problem with that is this one's not magical. There was either 1 or 2 magical slings in the first Eye of the Beholder, but they were like cursed. I think all the magical slings you can find in the first one are cursed, and they actually give you like -3 to hit or something along those lines. So I don't know. We need to find out if that one's magical. But to do that, we'll have to rest, I think, because do we have another... Oh, maybe. No, it would have been Cleric Scroll. Do we have... I feel like we had a Detect Magic. I might have left it because Tagore or Kiergar were holding it, and I left it behind to make room because it's such a low-level spell. Okay, well, here, we'll just do this. I don't care. There's no penalty for resting. Literally as much as you want, thankfully. So. Alright, there we go. Oh, and it's not magical. Okay, well. Anything? Ah, more stairs. Of course. Okay, well, that being the case. Let's see. Well, no, you know what, actually. I was going to go back over to the other stairs, but we should see where these go first before I go all the way back over. Oh, Stoutmufin says we're far underground. The way before us is vast, dark, and still. It appears to be long abandoned. Indeed, that's a big room. Grandalf says, strange. These doors are not part of the original construction. Why were they replaced? An excellent question. Oh, Stoutmufin says, a well-traveled path leads through the west wall. Indeed it do. Let's see. Anything else here? Let's go this way. A lot of this just kind of goes back on itself. It's quiet. Too quiet. Oh. We definitely need a key to open that lock. I'm not even going to try and pick that one. We know better. The question is, what key do we need? Not one we have. Yeah. Oh, Potion of Vitality. Potion of Cure Poison. Ooh, we definitely need to take those. You have some Cure Poison, but... do we have another Scroll of Slow Poison that we could get rid of? I think we do. Yes, we do. There. Cure Poison is always better than Slow Poison. Now, Potion of Vitality. We have a couple of those, I'm pretty sure. Visibility, Vitality, there we go. I don't remember what they do. I think they might be the upgrade of a regular Potion of Healing. Like, I think they heal you and also cure, like, poison and disease. So it might be worth it to leave a regular potion of healing and take the potion of vitality instead. I think that that's the case. By all means, correct me.
Oh, this looks like a good place to hide things.
You think so? Ooh. Grandalf says the wall before us is a second-rate illusion. Ooh, second-rate. He is not impressed. What we got? Oh, it's a skull.
This looks and smells of a prison block. Wait, I think there's someone alive in one of these cells.
Oh. Haha, again.
Hey, you stop right there.
No. Stop it. There. Figure I'll do that and free up a slot. Did you see him swing that mace at us? Look at that. Now listen. There we go. Definitely need a key for that one. All right. Yes, kind of. Elves had that ability where basically they automatically got a free attempt to notice things, or in some versions they did just automatically notice things when they walked by if it was like below a certain level or some such. And then dwarves, stone cutting did something similar in addition to some other stuff. It was just it only worked on like stone or manufactured structures. And it didn't work in like natural settings, for example. So like if you were in the woods, they wouldn't notice. Yeah, carved stone, so it had to be like masonry. Nothing in this one.
A small starving dwarf croaks, "Help me. Help me. Please."
Well, we've got to release him, right?
The dwarf slowly picks himself up. In a pained voice he says, "Thank you, friends, for saving me. Who knows what the villainous clerics of this temple had planned for me? How did you come to be imprisoned within this cell?" "I am Sharn Deergar, a cleric of the Temple of the Stone Axe. For months I've been haunted by a vision of an ancient temple that's shrouded in a dark cloth. I felt compelled to seek out this temple so that I might battle the evil I knew lurked within. I traveled for 4 days to find this accursed place. When I arrived, I found no evil, just a sect of clerics who greeted travelers with open arms. I spent the night in the temple, and when I awoke, I was in this cell. Thank you for rescuing me. I'm a capable healer and have fought in numerous battles. Perhaps we should band together. May I join your party?"
What do you think? Shall we take Brother Deergar with us? Yeah, he's in a bit of a rough spot. And hey, the worst that happens is we've got 2 clerics, and then we find someone we like better, and we leave him behind. We can always dismiss him. So, because unlike Inzal the Quick, there is no reason not to take him, I don't think.
I thank you for this chance to stand up with you against these villains which prey upon the innocent.
Oh, look at him. He's so sad looking. Let's see. He has nothing. He literally does not even have a holy symbol is the downside, so he can't even cast cleric spells. Let's see, what's he got? Let's do another detect magic, a bless. Because we've already seen we could use more detect magics. Okay, let's do 2 hold persons, and for now let's do a flame blade because he doesn't have a weapon. Create food, of course. Remove paralysis. Prayer. Let's do neutralize poison and... Is protection from evil a better investment than cure serious wounds? Because the healing spells in these games are basically bullshit. They hardly do anything at all. Sometimes they'll save your bacon when you've got 2 hit points left. But like if you're in a serious fight where things are just going really quickly, they don't do anything anyway. Maybe this then. Okay, he doesn't have 5th level spells. Alright, let's see. We need to give him some stuff. Didn't bring anything else with us. I could give him this sling and the rocks. But we don't even have, like, a magical staff or anything to give him. We've only got 1 mace. So for now, I think he's just going to have to kind of tag along. Hello. Ah, a complete set of elf bones. Boop. You might remember this from the first game. But you can pick up skeletons. And of course, we have a lot of ability to, you know, raise the dead. So yes, bones equal new friends, potentially. Okay, let's go this way first. Oh no. Oh no. They cast hold person. Okay, fine. You want to play like that? Where is it? Here we go. There. I'll hold you right back. Get some. Anyone else? No? I didn't fucking think so. Okay, let's see. Shackles are in working order. The head crusher does not look comfortable. It's called the head crusher. Yeah, so this is a torture chamber. And it's obviously been used. Well, this looks like a great place to rest. That way Shorn can get some spells. Because he's got nothing else. He's been shorn of everything. Of all his belongings. Well, things can be 2 things. And yes, it is. It is indeed a hidden button. Right here. Boop. Notjademk cases. Surely this passage leads somewhere. Indeed. Surely it does. But where? I don't know, actually. Surely it leads somewhere. There's not another hidden switch right here. That might be a place where you fall down from somewhere else. Could be. Okay, we obviously need a key for that. So let's go back this way. Alright, now that that one might take the extra gray key that we have upstairs. And we need to go upstairs anyway. And then the door to the east that remained locked had that weird, like, black lock on it, so... Ah, Cleric Scroll of Raise Dead. There we go. He can hang on to that. He can be our scroll mule for the time being. Any other random guards? No? Okay. Is that... Oh, right. That's just a non-magical longsword. I keep hoping one of these clerics might actually drop, like, a mace or something. So far, no go. But we'll get there. Yes, here we go. And this is where we didn't go last time, yeah, because... Okay, so this one... There's a key there. Hey, there's that rock that we dropped from the first floor. There are a bunch of rocks up there, so actually we can give him some of those. Okay, this also needs a key. Except when it doesn't. It's down here. Ooh, a Mage Scroll of Lightning Bolt. Hello. And a skull. I'm gonna name you Terrence. Go. He can hang on to these for us as well. Yeah, Terrence is in the same club as Hetty Lamar from Divine Divinity. There we go. Some of these rocks and make them useful. If we find any others, we can pick them up too. I don't think there were any more just like lying... Oh, wait. There is one. There we go. Yeah, we've heard it before. Now listen, you stop that. Yeah, we still don't need iron rations any more than we did. And there, in case we need it. Now, we should... Oh. It's like, yes, I can go that way. I promise I can. Not with Rufus here standing in the corner. Bro, calm down. It's not that deep. I say to the guard swinging his sword at me. Okay, so let's see. We have those two keys. One of them... Oh, there's another rock. One of them, I'm pretty sure. Can be used down this way, where we were before. Wait, is this the right... Yes, right here. There's a lever. Ooh, and a hole. Oh, and there's a shelf. And there's another skull key thing. So let's see here. Is this a case where pulling the lever is going to make something appear on the shelf? Yes. Aha. Skull key. Skull key get. He's already got a skull motif, kind of, doesn't he? Alright. So let's see, we could go through this one, or there is that other skull door down to the south. So what do you think? Shall we go through this one here? Because it is closer to the edge of the map, but there could be just one room behind this door, or it could immediately turn to the right and go north, and there could be a long hallway and a whole other section of dungeon. Down to the south, there is like visibly more room, but who knows? We found that one first, but only because we didn't come through this door, so that's not necessarily a clue one way or the other. What say y'all? Shall we go through the northwestern skull door or the southeastern skull door? We are here, that's true. Alright. Aha, see, I knew it. Northwest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we've got skeleton lords. These guys. Oh, I think his wand is out of charges. That one at least. Oh no, maybe, okay. It was just on cooldown. Good lord. Skeletons, come on. Quick, raise them. Indeed. That's the way to do it. Oh, really? Your first casting of Melf's Acid Arrow and you miss? Come on, Grandalf, you're better than that. There we go, we got one of them. Hey! Excellent, okay. Phew! Took quite a few charges off the old fireball wand there. I need to name these better so I know what I'm doing, because sometimes if I have multiple ones and I rotate between them, I'll get out of sequence and forget what I did where, so... I need to remember what the hell it is that I'm doing. Yeah, I'll throw a phoenix down at them. Okay, doesn't appear that there's anything else in this room, so you know what that means. Time to rest. It's so funny, like, watch this. Is that... Oh, no, it's not working. Paladin's Holy Sim... Okay. Does he need... Yeah, because I have to have it to click on. So he can't cast spells at the moment. Oh yeah, we forgot to look at his stats. 15, 14... Oh, his wisdom's 13? As a cleric? Oh, Lord. Oh, no, 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 no. Why would you do that? That's like a joke character. Yeah, that's how he got caught. 14 dex, 13 con, 16 charisma. And he's level 8. How did you make it to level 8 with 13 wisdom as a damn cleric? I don't know. Anyway, the point of that was I was going to have him cast protection from evil and then put the holy symbol back on her, but he can't even use it. Weird. If we taught him wrong as a joke. This is our newest brother of the cloth, Father Shorn. We trained him wrong as a joke. Uh-oh. They're back. Uh-oh. Oh, now the wand is out. There we go. I don't know how much that's going to hurt those skeletons. So it did hurt them some. Oh, I didn't memorize Fireball, boo. Oh, come on. There we go. Ah, there we go. Now there's just one target. You can eat all of those magic missiles. Actually, I'm not sure that those did anything. It didn't look like he took damage. There we go. Hey, another skull key. Well, we know where that goes. Where are we at? Here we go. Oh my god, see, healing spells are a joke. One of my least favorite things about 2nd edition. I was brought up in a 2nd edition household, and when 3rd edition first came out, I was initially resistant to it. I was like, no, this is a good system. It doesn't need to change. Egg on my face. 3 editions later. Well, of course I did. I was raised wrong. That's what you do. Oh, we got another skull keyhole. These are just literal monster closets. We keep running into these, like, 2x3 rooms that just have a bunch of skeleton lords in them. And I mean, like, that's fine, I guess. If that's what you want to do with your dungeon, but... Okay, so we're still on this floor. We have another skull key. We are already here, but we also have a copper key. And I don't want to forget that. So I'm thinking of maybe going back upstairs and trying that one. Because I want to see if that actually does work on one of those locks, and if it does... then that gives us even more options. So, let's see if Nadia and Joriel are back. Y'all here? No? Okay. Ooh, and actually, thinking of it, that actually brings to mind a good point. So we also have this. And we have a complete set of elf bones. we didn't really do this in the last game. We didn't actually... I don't know that we resurrected any of the dead bodies that we found. I don't think that we did. Do y'all want to try this one since we've got 3 freebies? Not to mention a bunch of scrolls. Because, I mean, like, we picked one up literally just here in the dungeon. Now, the only thing is, I can't remember, is this actually Resurrection or is it Raise Dead? Because the Raise Dead spell, like, when it brought you back with penalties. I don't know that that applies to these characters that are already corpses when you find them, because I think that that might be factored into their stats by the game. So, like, it just brings them back, and whatever their stats are, that's what they have. I don't think that it actually like permanently reduces their constitution score or anything. It's just whatever their constitution score is what it was going to be. Whereas your main characters that you created, or any future deaths that someone like Shorn might suffer after they join the party, I think raising them from the dead might cause that penalty, but I won't swear to it. Because as y'all know, I'm a save scummer, unabashedly, and so that means that if one of my characters dies, generally I just load it and do something different. So I wouldn't really know if there are permanent penalties for death. So all of that to say, if this was actually like Resurrection or a penalty-free raise rather than just the regular standard Raise Dead spell, I don't know that I would want to waste it. But I also don't know that there's a difference, so... here we go. Who would you like to resurrect? Sanral. I vaguely remember this guy. Is he a good character? I'm not sure. Let's find out. I saved it. Worst that happens, we don't like him. Oh, look at this fellow. Look at this fellow. Hello. Chaotic Neutral Level 8 Elf Mage. 11 Strength, 18 Intelligence, 13 Wisdom, 14 Dexterity, 16 Con, 9 Charisma. Could be worse. For sure. Definitely could be worse. Yeah, the only problem with Sanral here is that he doesn't have a spellbook, and you have to have a spellbook to cast spells as a mage. So there's really no point in having him, I don't think. Yeah, because without a spellbook, he's literally useless. Yeah, right now he's not a mage, he's just a dude. But what that means is we can we can save his bones for later. Oh, there we go. Whoops. There we go. I loaded the game and the mod was like, that's not the save file that had this map on it. But anyway, so we can save his bones, and if we find another spellbook for him to use later, then that could be something, because we'll have another level 8 mage. But if we don't, then he's mostly a liability, so I think so. You still have to have another spellbook to do that, but like if we find him another spellbook, he might be able to learn the spells that Grandalf knows and vice versa. The irony of this, or the sad part I suppose, is walking, talking backpack. That's fair. He could be more inventory space. Well, that's true. I guess actually he could use the wands. That's not completely useless. That's a good thought. That is possible. But yeah, we actually, at the end of Eye of the Beholder 1, we had a second spellbook in our inventory that we had found on the dead body of another mage somewhere in the dungeon. And it had some decent spells in it, and I hung on to it, and then I didn't bring it over with our save file because I was like, we don't need that. And I had to leave some stuff behind because we just ran out of inventory space. So I was like, that's probably not important. Yeah, we also had a second holy symbol. So we need a holy symbol for him. And look. Okay, now it works. Oh, it's because the sling is two-handed. That's why. It's because the sling is two-handed. That's why it doesn't work. Okay, so he's not completely useless. You know, actually, wait a minute. I wonder... Let's try something. Okay, so... Okay, so he's got his spells. Could he... Oh, look at this. He's actually got different spells. So just by giving him the spell book to hold, it unlocked a totally different like list of spells. There's improved identify. There it is. There it is. Hold person. Hey, and we got lightning bolts. Oh, he's got remove curse. Shit. Cone of cold and wall of force. Oh, and stone to flesh. He actually knows them. He just doesn't have any slots. Wild. Oh, because he's not high enough level, so. Okay, now. Party needs to rest to gain spells. Of course they do. Now, he won't be able to cast any of those without the spellbook in his hand, is the big problem. Yeah, he just needs a book. So let's see here. Characters are fully rested, right? Of course they would be. Okay, so now... There we go, and he's got Cone of Cold and everything. So now if we give him this... Oh, he couldn't... So he has to be holding the book when he rests, or it doesn't work. So because we gave the book back to Grandalf... Yeah. But we can hang on to him. I mean, so what do y'all think? Shall we take Sonral with us for now and just kind of see what develops? Because if nothing else, y'all are right, you pointed out, he can use the wands. He can certainly do that. So yeah, we can go full gunslinger, and he can just dual wield wands. And in the meantime, that means that we have another backpack. And then we can see what happens if you want to. We can hang on to him and... I don't know why I'm clicking in and out like that. We don't have anyone else to raise right now, so we've already run into 3 people we could get to join us. Inzal we told to fuck off because story reasons. And then there's Shorn and Sonral. That's all we've got for right now. So yeah, those are our only options. So this gives us a full party of 6. We just need to find a spellbook and a holy symbol. Not to mention some of those other equipment. Let's see. Is there anything else we could do? She's got a wand, actually. Give that to her. Let's see. Somebody has... Ah, here we are. We can do that. Because his AC is... They're both 10. But he's got healing spells. So we want to keep him alive a little bit more. At least for now. Shorn's actually kind of a crummy character. With 13 wisdom for a cleric, like he's not going to be able to use all of the spells, so we will probably wind up replacing Shorn. Sonral, though, we might keep. Who knows? Alright, well, that's certainly something. That is a beginning. Oh, and you know what? Actually, let's end with this. Did we... Let's see. Right, okay, so he still has his choices, he just did not memorize anything. Because he wasn't holding the spell book. There we go. Okay, now. If I do this. Okay. I don't know that I've ever had to deal with this before. Okay, good. So he can memorize the spells and he still knows them if you rest with the book in his hand. So we can get them both to memorize spells, and then we can trade the book back and forth like we can the holy symbol, and Sanral will actually be able to cast spells. So that's something. That's not nothing. So let's end with this. How about this? Let's celebrate by casting one of our new most important favorite spells. Oops. Well. Hello? Why did you not identify that? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. I'm gonna load it anyway, but so now we know that's a Wand of Cone of Cold. You know what? What's this one? Also Cone of Cold? We should find out. Since the Identify spell's not working. I don't know why it did that. Okay, and that's Lightning Bolt. Good. Okay, so they both got Cone of Cold in their primary hand, and then the other one's Lightning Bolt. I don't know why Improved Identify didn't work. But anyway, yeah, I think if y'all are happy with this, then we're off to a good start. This is an interesting party for sure to have these two along. And we can see where everything goes next time. We did quite a bit this time. I think that was a good first stream. I am so glad to be back in the saddle with Stoutmufin, Gnobody, Grandalf, and Notjademk. And I can't wait to see how Shorn and Sanral hold up to Kirgar and Tagor's legacy. So I hope that y'all had a good time as well, and I am grateful for the privilege of that time. Thank you so much for joining me here in the Legend of Darkmoon. You could have been doing anything else. We're gonna call it there for tonight, and I will be back with Stoutmufin and the gang next Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the US. That's going to be November the 18th. And we will continue our adventures with this party and see what else lies in store ahead. Between now and then, don't forget to drop in on Monday, November the 13th. That is going to be the conclusion, the finale, the end of Divine Divinity. It's over. We have put a lot of time into that game, and we are standing right on the cusp. So that is going to be a big deal, wrapping that one up. Then on Thursday, the 16th, we are starting another new series. It's Ether Lords. So drop in there for some Heroes of Might and Magic: The Gathering. If you are interested in turn-based strategy games, it's a unique one. It's one that needs a little more love. The second one's much better than the first one, but I want to play the first one to get to the second one. So we'll show it off first and see how long we spend with it. Then the following Monday, which is going to be November the 20th, we have a big thing coming up. We don't usually do this on the channel. We have played some remasters and stuff before, like Saga Frontier. And I have some others that I want to play, such as, we're going to be playing the Enhanced Edition of Icewind Dale 2, and, I want to play Legend of Mana, I want to play the remake of ActRaiser, the re-release of Live Alive, all of those at some point. If I had more time, I would definitely do all of those. So don't forget to follow and subscribe here on Twitch, on YouTube if you're watching there, like the video, leave a comment for the algorithm, and consider joining our Patreon because it helps me to do that and produce more content for y'all. And now you can actually follow us on Patreon for free without joining a paid tier if you want to, and you'll get news and updates over there on our Patreon before I post them anywhere else. But on the 20th, we're going to be starting a new series. Specific Pixel and I, our next series together, that's going to be every Monday until we get it done, is the new remake of Super Mario RPG on the Switch. We're both looking very forward to that and hope that you are as well. It's going to be exciting. So it comes out on the 17th. We're going to start playing it on the 20th, and we're going to be doing that every Monday till we get all the way through. So join us for all of those, and I will see y'all in the next one. And until then, as always, thanks for playing.